Good morning. Working with the air element and heart chakra this week. We're going to be doing lots of heart openers, back bends, and moving with the breath. So when you're ready, coming to lay flat on your back, bringing your right hand to your belly, your left hand to your heart, and just sinking into your mat. Bringing your attention to the rise and fall of your belly. Remembering your prana, your breath and life force energy. Starting to deepen your inhales and exhales. Expanding your diaphragm, your belly, and just letting it fall in the retraction. If you're working with your Ujjayi breath, I invite you to do so now. Bringing that extra focus to your practice. If you're working with an affirmation or would like to set an intention, please do so now. Maybe inviting lightness, openness, love onto your mat today. Slowly bringing your awareness back into your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes. Taking a big stretch up overhead, reaching out from either end, your tips of your fingers and your tips of your toes, maybe giving them a little wiggle. Maybe bringing a smile to your face. And on the exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And we're going to take some rolls here, rolling up and down your spine. 3 of these, and then coming to a seated position on your mat. Maybe coming to a cross-legged position. Maybe lifting the skin out from underneath your sit bones. Lengthening your spine. Tucking your chin slightly. Crown reaching up towards the sky. Bringing your left hand to the side of your body, just in line with your hip, palm flat to the mat. Maybe bending your elbows slightly. Taking your right arm up and over. And just leaning into the stretch here. Making sure to keep your sit bones on the mat. And opening out your heart. Maybe looking up towards the sky. Really tuning in to where you feel the stretch. What feels good for you this morning. Coming back up to center. And then taking that on the other side. So right palm flat to the mat, in line with your hip. Reaching your left arm up and over. Sit bones to the mat. Opening up, looking up towards the sky. And wiggling around until you feel the stretch. It feels good for you. Coming back to center. This time, bringing your arms to a cactus shape. I'm going to just take a few twists here from one side to the other. Inhale on the right, exhale on the left. Coming back to center and making your way into a tabletop. Knees are stacked underneath your hips, wrists under your shoulders, lengthening your spine, so lifting your belly button in and up, making sure your neck is long. Inhale, drop your belly, look up for cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, look towards your belly button. Inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, round, look towards your belly button. Really exaggerating these poses. Coming back to tabletop, you're going to extend your right leg back. Toes pointing down, foot is flexed, left arm comes forward, thumb pointing up, fingers spread. Engage your core here. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bend your knee, reach your left arm back and grab a hold of your right foot on the outside of your right foot and kick your foot into your hand, looking forward, opening your chest. Exhale, release, tabletop. Inhale, extend your left leg back, engaging your muscles, reaching your right arm forward, thumb pointing up, fingers spread. Engage your core. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bend your knee, reach your right arm back, grab a hold of the outside of your left foot, kicking your foot into your hand, and looking forward just to open up your chest a little here. And releasing back to tabletop, taking another cat-cow. Inhale, arch, look up to your third eye. Exhale, round, look towards your belly button. And back to tabletop. Bringing your hands one palm length in front of you, curling your toes under, reaching your sit bones up to the sky, coming into downward facing dog. Walking out the dog here, bending one knee and then the other. Doing this slower than you would usually do. Just trying to feel in to every juicy little stretch here. Eventually coming to stillness, pressing down through the knuckles of your fingers, keeping a bend in your knees so that you can lengthen your spine, loosening your neck. You're going to inhale, bend your knees, look forward and slowly walk to the front of your mat. Forward fold here. Maybe taking a rag doll or just hanging. And when you're ready, slowly, slower than you usually would, one vertebrae at a time, rolling up to standing. Neck comes up last. Reaching your palms to face forward for Tadasana, mountain pose. Rooting down through your feet and up through your crown. Finding that balance between engagement and relaxation. Letting go of any tension that you might have in your jaw or forehead. Flickering your eyes open if they were closed. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for flat back, hands to your shins or to the mat. Belly button back towards your spine, long neck here, long spine. And exhale, hands to the mat. Step your right foot back, drop your right knee down, right foot comes flat to the mat. And you're going to inhale, rise up for low lunge. This time bringing your hands into cactus, really opening up your heart here, taking a little back bend. And exhale, hands to the mat. Stepping your left foot back to meet your right for high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale forward for baby cobra. Lifting the top of your back off. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, extend your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose and step your right foot between your hands. Drop your left knee down, foot flat to the mat. Inhale, rise up, low lunge, cactusing out the arms. Maybe taking a little back bend, opening up your heart. And exhale, hands to the mat. Step your left foot forward to meet your right, forward fold. And inhale, roll up, rise up to standing, arms up to the sky, look up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale for flat back. And exhale, hands to the mat. This time stepping your left foot back, dropping your left knee down, foot flat to the mat. Inhale, rise up, cactus those arms for low lunge, opening your heart. Inviting everything into your heart, open. And exhale, hands to the mat. Step your right foot back to meet your left, high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step your right foot forward, your left foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, rise up to standing, arms up to the sky, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hands to the side, Tadasana. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your left foot back. Drop your back knee down, foot flat to the mat. Inhale, rise up. High lunge, cactusing out the arms here. And exhale, hands to the mat. This time stretching your right leg back for splits. And you're wanting to align your hips here. Keeping the foot flexed, maybe walking your hands back a little if you need. Inhale, exhale. Walking your foot flat to the mat, bringing your hands to the mat. You're going to step your right foot back, high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale for baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, extend your left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose and step your foot between your hands, dropping your back knee down, foot flat to the mat. Inhale here, cactus arms, opening up. Exhale, hands to the mat, this time stretching your left foot back for half splits here. Really feeling into the stretch. Maybe it's in your hamstrings. Walking your hands back a little if you need. Trying to keep your hips in a line here. Slowly walking your foot back to the mat, hands to the mat, and this time stepping your right foot forward to meet your left. Forward fold here. Slowly inhale, rise up to standing, arms up to the sky, look up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Hands to the side, Tadasana. We're going to flow through those classic sun salutations one more time, just with a bit more of a flow. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your right foot back. Drop your back knee down. Foot flat to the mat. Inhale for low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your left foot back to meet your right. High plank. Either moving through knees, chest, chin, or if you want to go for a chaturanga, meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, extend your right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose, and step your foot between your hands. Drop your left knee down, foot flat to the mat. Inhale, rise up. Open up those cactus arms. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your left foot forward to meet your right. Forward fold. Inhale, roll up, rise up to standing. Arms up to your sky, look up. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale, flat back. Hands to the shin or to the mat. And exhale, hands to the mat. Step your left foot back. Dropping your back knee down, foot flat to the mat. Inhale, open up your chest, cactus arms. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your right foot back to meet your left. High plank, moving through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, extend your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your foot between your hands, dropping your back knee down. Foot flat to the mat. Inhale, cactus arms. And exhale, hands to the mat. Back foot comes forward to meet your front foot. Forward fold. Inhale, roll up, rise up to standing. Arms up to the sky, look up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Hands out to your sides for Tadasana, mountain pose. From here, you're going to step your feet out to the edges of your mat. Toes pointing out, heels pointing in. Making sure to tuck your tailbone here, so lengthening your spine. Pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Bring your arms into cactus once again. And you're going to slowly lower into goddess pose. We're going to hold here for a couple of breaths. Seeing if you can deepen. And we're going to build up some energy by rising up, reaching your arms up, straighten your legs. Inhale. Exhale, sitting back. Goddess. Inhale. Exhale, maybe taking a lion's breath. Inhale here. And exhale. Let it all go. Building up that confidence. Inhale. Expelling that feminine energy. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to standing. Hands to your side. Walking your feet back in to Tadasana. So we're going to take another flow. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat, stepping back into plank pose. And you're going to hold here. Checking in with your alignment. And we're going to lower to the mat. If you need, you can bring your knees down first. Otherwise, you're going to lower for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Maybe making a little pillow with your forehead here. Maybe lifting your hips back a little. Really stretching out on the mat. Taking a moment to check in with your breath. And from here, you're going to bend your knees. Taking your arms back, you're going to grab hold of either the tops of your feet, or if you want to take it a little further, you can grab a hold of your ankles, bringing your knees together, flexing your feet, making sure that your forehead is facing the mat. And on the inhale, you're going to kick back into your feet for bow pose, making sure to look forward, bringing your knees together. And on the inhale, your belly might rise. And on the exhale, it might fall. Rocking a little here. And exhale, release. Maybe taking a cheek to the mat or making a little pillow with your hands. Wiggling out your bum from side to side can feel good on your lower back. And then when you're ready, pushing up into a seated position, coming to sit on the heels of your feet. And from here, we're going to move into camel pose. So just checking whatever variation works for you, making sure to look after your lower back. Coming up onto your knees. You're going to place the palms of your hands facing down onto your lower back. Making sure to really engage this area. Maybe you want to come on to the tips of your toes, rolling under your toes. And on the inhale, you're pushing down onto your lower back, engaging your lower core, squeezing your butt cheeks in, lifting and opening your chest, really reaching up and back at the same time. And maybe this is enough for you today. Or if you want to take it a little further, you can bring your hands to your feet, fingers on the inside, thumb on the outside. Maybe this is enough for you today. Or you can play around with dropping your head back. Making sure there's no pain in the lower back here. Again, just inviting openness into your heart. And very slowly, the exact same way you came out of the pose, bring your hands onto your lower back. Slowly coming back into a seated position. Your head is the last thing to come forward. And then slowly we're going to come into embryo pose. So keeping your knees together. Bring your forehead to the mat. Arms out to the sides of your legs. Just counterbalancing all those back bends. Coming up to seated, so shifting your legs to the left, coming onto your sit bones, coming round to lie flat on your back. Maybe bring your knees into your chest here, making a few circles. Bringing your arms out to either side, straight out or cactus arms, and just letting your knees fall to the right here. This can be passive, just letting it hang. Or if you want to make it a little deeper, bringing your left hand on the outside of your top knee and looking over your left shoulder. Slowly coming back to center, taking a moment here, and then letting your legs fall to the opposite side. Bring your left hand on the outside of your top knee if you did that on the other side, and looking over your right shoulder this time. Sending the breath to wherever you feel the twist and the stretch. Coming back to center. And as our last pose today, we're going to take a happy baby. So bringing your feet facing up, so the soles of your feet facing up to the sky. Taking your peace fingers and wrapping them around your big toes, or grasping onto your shins or your ankles or the outside of your feet. And just slowly working your knees in towards your armpits, making sure to keep your lower back pressed against the ground. And if you fancy a little sway from side to side, just like a happy baby. Nice and gentle and playful. And when you're ready, releasing and making your way into Savasana. Maybe bringing one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Letting your feet splay out. Just being present in your body. Feel the energy that you've moved around this morning. All that life force energy that you've taken in and all the toxins that you've released out. Maybe taking one final body scan, checking that you're consciously releasing any tension in your body, letting it all melt away into the mat. Bringing some awareness back into your body. Feeling the weight of your clothes on your skin. The weight of your body on the mat. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Circling your wrists and your ankles. Taking a big stretch if that feels good. Bringing your knees into your chest, giving yourself one last big hug, showing yourself all of the love and all of the gratitude for making it through to the very end or nearing the end of your morning routine. And then rolling over to whichever side you're called to this morning. Pushing yourself up into a seated position on your mat. Maybe keeping your eyes closed for the last moment of practice. Bringing your hands in a prayer at heart center. Lifting your prayer to your third eye, to your lips, back to heart center. And I have an affirmation this morning if you'd like to repeat after me. I am loving, I am lovable, and I am loved. Namaste.